Okay, here we go. I just heard the starting sound. Yes, sir. Winners finals it is. Here we go again.
On PS2 again.
I think they always start on PS2, and then we kind of have Destiny going to FD and Jaka going to Battlefield. I think that's how it usually turns out. And I have not actually seen the last few tournaments because I wasn't there to commentate them. But lately, the last tournament I was at and where I talked to Destiny, he said it's gonna be one hell of a counterpick war and people just winning their counterpicks. So this game one might end up mattering hard.
Yeah.
But I think since then Destiny kind of just took it more more dominantly than with the 3-2, where it was just about counterpicks. But I'm not 100% on that. I'm doing volunteer work, so I'm not the most well prepared. I'm not getting paid enough for this. And yeah, this is always this is kind of how this matchup is played. They both kind of just don't give a fuck about what happens until Destiny has go.
Yeah.
And Jaka is at 70. At this point, they start just not risking getting killed. Destiny, of course, had to pick an option there. Gets killed before he gets his goal. And okay.
Now it's even again.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the last time I watched this set, this doesn't matter, because either Destiny just gets the other thing that can happen is Destiny just gets into go again, and really Destiny's stock only really start when he's at go, or they start heavily mattering, because this is so even. Of course, if he takes a bigger lead than that, it's just kind of hard for Jaka to come back. But usually it's Destiny at go versus Jaka at whatever %, because he can kill him at any time. So if he didn't take that stock and Jaka is at 0 and Destiny has go, it's still even, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think taking that stock at 0 matters too hard. Of course, if Destiny turns it around 180 degrees as he is doing it here now, it does end up mattering hard. Because this is just one up-B away from being a full stock lead without even being in the go % already.
Oh, and that's the kill.
Ooh, and that's big trouble for Destiny, because Jaka just skipped the go mechanic. He got killed at 90 something. Same thing.
It's even all the time.
Every year, James.
But Destiny is racking up percentage on Jaka.
Yeah, but we see it again, you know, they both just kind of go in, just go for like, yeah, let's just hit each other until we are at the stage of the game where it matters again. Yeah, of course, Jaka on that last stock, that was so clutch for him. Ooh, doesn't get the up air. That would have maybe been dangerous for Destiny already.
Oh. He dodged that. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Destiny was, Jaka was like, yes, still am, still good, still hanging on.
Still vibing. Still edge guarding you, so I'm okay. Oh,
yeah.
And that's it.
It's so interesting because none of those hits mattered after the 120 mark. It's just whoever finds the kill move first. And this time it is Jaka finding the kill move first and finding that game 1. Now, we are gonna see if the players do actually end up just taking it on each other's counter picks, because then, and that was something that me and Destiny both kind of feared last time we spoke about this. The set is basically decided right here, right now.
No.
Because they just win their counter picks because it is barely doable for the other. Oh, nice music. No, not Xenoblade Chronicles 2, unfortunate. Yeah, small battlefield it is. Not actually FD. FD did get banned, I guess, but small battlefield is still a strong enough stage where Destiny has a big advantage. I think, of course, the smaller stages where he can just dash attack through a lot of things, that those help. this is what we are gonna see on this stage, probably. Destiny holding down center stage and occasionally going out to push his advantage, and Jaka just kind of fighting from the outside, and Destiny holding the stage.
Destiny keeping it very clean. Having a massive leads with nearly taking zero damage.
Yep,
And getting the first kill.
If you are still at 0, this is where the... No, honestly, it doesn't even matter too hard. If he... Oof. I was a little scared for Destiny there. If he held in a little longer, he would have died. It doesn't even kind of matter if Destiny is at 0 or at 100 once he takes the first stock, because he's probably going to be at 100 when he takes the second one, and it's the same situation again. Does he take it or not? Does he take it or not? Can Jaka find it before he gets gold? Finding up air.
Not letting him get the chance though.
And you also see Jaka, yes, he is kind of going for those small hits, but not really too much. He's looking for small hits that matter, aka hits that put Destiny into disadvantage. He's just trying to push Destiny out of the center stage. This is all that matters here. Getting him into a situation where Jaka can try to pull out that fishing rod and get a kill. Or just find the back air. That was a clean mix-up. Conditioning him, I mean not conditioning him, but kind of forcing the shield with those aerials and then going for a very quick tomahawk. Quick as in, you know, Isabel doesn't have the best grab in the game. And we are right back to basically even. That's how this matchup is played.
It's so insane that Jaka at first was like the one in a huge disadvantage, and now it's nearly even.
Yeah, it's really... Mostly it's just how many stocks can Destiny get with each go mechanic. If it is 1, he wins. If it is less than 1, he doesn't. And oh, okay, still alive. I didn't see the bubble for a second. I think it was behind the SPZ logo. And I was scared for Destiny that he already died, but that would have been a little too early. Because he has to make that go mechanic matter still. Oh. And he does with the dash attack, the zone breaker. Of course, he can go through any projectile with that, but it is very slow on startup, so he has to time it very well. 23%. Gonna say it again. It doesn't matter. Nice, going for the high up B to hit Jaka. So he doesn't get hit by the fishing rod, because he would have died, but he doesn't want to die. He wants to keep the go mechanic. Because this is kind of make or break it this game. Are we gonna get the kill right here, right now, or are we going back to even? Destiny getting back to ledge finally, but no invincibility. Had to pick an option quickly. Oh yeah, it's just go stage. It's that situation, that time of the day again. I'm gonna say before the 2.5 minute mark, Jaka is gonna have Destiny in go percent, and then we are gonna be looking for killing moves from both sides. They might not even take the 2.5 minute mark for us to get there. Oh. He's dead! No, he still has to. Does he have to jump? Nice little stall, but okay, he gets his double jump back at least. Oh, nice, using the armor of the move, and yes sir, here we are, 2.5 minute mark, go mechanic running.
What you have to admit is that Jaka is actually really good at pressuring with slingshot all the time, so Destiny can't use the go mode.
Yeah, yeah, he's looking on the one hand, I mean it's kind of risky, because I think with the go move you can go just through all of that. He hit it out, he won, but another fishing rod.
Jaka in a 2-0 lead.
Yes,
can
sir.
Can he make it a 3-0, or is it gonna be more interesting than right now?
I mean, I think it's very interesting because Destiny he makes his stocks matter, but he cannot find anything with the go mechanic, and that's Jaka cleaning up his game. I think this is not even Destiny not playing as well today. I think he's playing it rather cleanly, which we can see in that he takes stuff that matters without the go mechanic, which didn't happen too much lately. The sets that I have seen, it was mainly the go mechanic where he was going for some big hits. But Jaka just denying the power gazier and the Buster Wolf so efficiently, not giving any early stocks up, and that third stock of Jaka has been immaculate both games.
He's really playing that patient game with Isabel that I think in the last tournaments he really he went more aggressive in the other tournaments when he went against Destiny, but this time he's actually playing more patient, using the protection of the Yoids and using the slingshots to pressure him from far away.
Yeah, and you can really see it like night and day. Like the last two games, I think the first stock he played a little bit more recklessly, and he was getting beat the hell up. And then towards the end of the games, he started playing it very cautiously, very patiently, very clean. And Destiny was looking like he was struggling.
And Jaka actually, I think Jaka knows how dangerous Destiny is with the go mode, and gets the kill with a up smash.
Interesting seeing Destiny not going for the Buster Wolf, but instead for the...
Fracture. Wait, no, it wasn't Fracture. Burning Knuckle.
Burning Knuckle,
It was Burning Knuckle.
I only know the Power Dunk, Buster Wolf and Power Gazier. Don't know any of the other ones. With the Burning Knuckle, because you know, with the Buster Wolf, he would have actually grabbed Jaka. Oh no, it doesn't actually grab through shields. It's very interesting. It's kind of a command grab, but it does not actually grab through shields.
It's like it's a semi-command grab.
Yeah.
It grabs you once. Like it grabs you once. You get the chance to, but not on shield.
Yeah.
It's like you're safe from that move.
Fishing Rod is so strong, man. Kills so early. You're safe if you're on shield.
Yeah. But thank God Sakurai didn't make it to like a full command grab, because
yes, sir. Oh my God.
It would be so horrible to see.
Nightmares.
Destiny using those nairs out of shield really good to continue it into a Burning Knuckle.
Our Dunk's gonna take the stock. Our
last stock situation.
This is so funny. We are basically the same situation as last game. It just took us 2 minutes less to get there. This is a very fast game, but the things that happen are kind of the same, except this time it's Jaka with a little bit of a lead, but honestly it's nothing that matters.
Oh,
unless he makes it matter.
Aggressive in.
Yes, sir,
and
finally!
Takes him the game.
The first Buster Wolf by Destiny, and it does get him his first #1 on the board, his first game of the set, first game of the day against Jaka. 2-1, and now we're gonna see if today's just the day of Jaka, where he takes one game on Destiny's counter pick, or if it's actually the counter picks not mattering as much anymore, if Destiny can pull out something here.
I think
Town and City.
The thing is, like, Jaka probably learns a lot more with in Smash, because of the fact that he goes to other locations. Like he's not only playing in Switzerland.
Yeah, Jaka is traveling a lot.
He plays outside, and he can learn, and maybe that's where he learned, like, maybe I should play more safe.
Yeah, I mean,
because he often goes in like really hard, even though Isabel isn't really a rushdown character. He goes completely aggressive. You always kind of
know that playing safe, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You should do it, but
it's
if you're just the best in the country, only contested by one guy, and you can get away with it, you're not really gonna stop it. Especially with like Isabel, where you already play such long games, such long sets. It takes a lot of stamina to even get through a full day of tournament, and you're just probably just happy when you can speed it up a little.
Yeah.
Because actually that's something that I thought about lately, is that if you can play aggressive with the dog against worse players, it actually helps you in the long run, because it keeps your stamina higher for the later parts of the bracket, where you might have to pull out all the stops, might have to start playing it really slow and really patiently.
Yeah.
So playing the aggressive dog early on in bracket might be optimal. So you can...
Like, against like the weaker opponents, you can go really in, but
yeah, and
right
saving time there, saving stamina there might actually matter hard in the long run, you know? That's what I was trying to say.
Smash isn't just a game where you have like a health bar or something. It's like getting your opponent off the stage into the blast zone, and this can take way more time because the time limit is for once way longer. There are characters that are weaker or stronger, and all those differences make it way harder to play Smash. You have to think a lot more because of the options that are possible.
Yeah. Just the I mean, that's kind of what makes Smash so special.
Yeah.
As a game, the win conditions are just different. Smash is just, you know, built different.
It's not like bait your opponent during his block with a low or something like this.
I mean, if you're playing Terry, it kind of just is hit on your opponent's shield until he drops it.
Yeah.
There's not much he can do.
Terry basically
No
playing
cap.
like in his game. Just
I hate
go
auto.
for it.
I hate auto turnaround. This is the worst mechanic they ever put in any Smash game. Worse than tripping. Change my mind. Destiny getting punished for hitting the combo, but actually optimal because it gets him into the go time. And Jaka hits him right back out of the go time.
That was commentator curse, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, come and go, you know. But it's not Jaka coming and going.
It's
But
the
of
go
course,
mode they decided to do what it's called after.
The
Just go.
this go time didn't matter too much, maybe because Destiny had the stock lead, so he could have built up a bigger lead and maybe take it all the way to the bank. Or he could also just, you know, kind of wait for the next go time. I think maybe here Destiny should kind of start letting himself just get hit with the weak slingshots. Just, I mean, 80 is maybe a little early, but at like 90,
It's hard
you
to
could
scale
think
though,
about
like
getting hit purposely by the weak slingshots just to get the go mechanic going. Like right now, why not? Why not go into go time? What's the difference? I mean, of course not if you are at the so close from being pushed off the level, because you don't want to die. But in center stage, like, you just tank some hits. And he drifts full in, trying to fool Jaka, but Jaka is not letting him make a fool out of him. He just said fool 3 times in one sentence. Doesn't kill with Yoppie.
he said fool me once, shut up.
Another one does it though. We are going to the last stock. I really feel like so much of those, such a big part of these games doesn't really matter too much. And of course it kind of does, because as soon as one of the players just drops the level a little bit, they're just gonna get steamrolled by the other one. But it's just, it's the same old situation every time. Every time.
The good thing is with Terry being like a character that can rack up percentage really good. Once he gets close, it's really good for like Isabel as a counterplay, because Isabel can easily rack up with chip damage. That doesn't really mean that it's bad for Terry, because Terry gets go, but it's still...
It's just, it's a very polar matchup, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a weird matchup.
Because it's like, yeah,
It's getting.
it always gets
slingshotted.
back to there are very few interactions that actually matter in this matchup, I think. Percents don't really matter too much. Positioning doesn't really matter too much unless it's Destiny getting edge guarded.
It's just the
It's
kill
just the
confirms
stocks,
matter.
yeah, it's just the kills. Kind of like, I don't know, I
Because-
don't have something ready to compare. Yeah, now, let yourself get hit by a weak slingshot. Nice. Didn't do that on purpose though. Okay, interesting power gaze here. I was like, God damn it! Yep, there it is,
And
game
it-
number 5.
Game number 5.
And it's so hard,
This is
you know?
getting interesting.
It's
right
just
now.
that one... So
Interaction.
it's so hard for me to commentate because, you know, it's just that one interaction and just whoever takes this one mix-up here and gets the kill takes the game, and it's kind of hard to see and explain what goes into that interaction, like the build-up
Yeah.
before.
Like
Because
the
it's just
last
at some point
matches,
it just makes, and then it happens,
like
and that's what matters. And all the other stuff around it is not. It's not that relevant.
like the thing with, for example, with Rohan, Dodge, and Capador, the interactions there were like multiple interactions, and you had like the chance to tell what happened and all that. But between these two, it's like it's a waiting game because of Jaka playing Isabel, and it's for Destiny because he has to like somehow
make his
get
hits
in
count. Mm,
and wait out and all that. But
make
he
his hits
can't
count.
also let his shield get that low. That is quite dangerous because with time Isabel hurts the shield more and more with her slingshots. Meanwhile, she's still safe in a safe area.
Yeah, and you can also see that whenever the shield gets a little smaller for Destiny, Jaka starts going more for the high up, like the... You know, he goes for a lot of short hop slingshots. Sometimes he goes for full hops as well, but mostly short hops. And he mixes up the height, and the lower Destiny's shield gets, the higher he spaces his slingshots, because they're gonna start shield poking at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like Yodel versus Rohan Dodge, where so much happened, but in the end, all that matters is that one dash attack from Rohan Dodge where he gets the kill. Except that here, it doesn't happen at 0. They both have to kind of whittle each other down a little bit first, but it just kind of happens automatically. Except, of course, if Destiny decides to just not get a hit and take a big lead. But we've seen bigger leads this set, and they didn't really matter. It still came down to the same thing, so I don't know if this matters here. Of course, it might up being the commentator's curse and actually mattering this time, but yeah. Usually, they just kind of break even in percent and then try to look for a kill.
Oh, that would have nearly been it. And we're going back to the waiting game.
Yeah. Yeah, but also, yeah, we are in go right now. Destiny would have been probably really happy to take the first stock before go time. Because then he has still a little bit of leeway to kill, to get some percent onto Jaka before he has to find that big hit.
Those were multiple weird interactions right now.
I mean, they're both kind of fishing for the kill a little bit.
Yeah. Jaka doing... Oh!
Nice, gets out of the jab. Very good, very strong by Jaka.
Oh!
Wow, he just went clean through that fishing
Oh.
rod. I think maybe
Like
because
Terry
of
said,
the
not this
hitbox. I know fish, man. Maybe because of the hitbox. I don't know the interaction exactly. I don't know what determines whether the fishing rod can hit you or not while you are in the air, but felt like he could have gotten hit there to me. Yeah, now Jaka has to play this really patiently, because if he drops another stock here, it's almost finds the
Nice
knockdown into the kill. Oh, okay. I think that maybe
Destiny
no,
wanted
no,
to go
no.
for the kill with probably a spike with a spike hitbox from the power dunk.
I think maybe he actually did want to go for the move that looks like a side B. Should just be called side B. Oh, and another stock taken without go mechanic. Not even 30% on Destiny's second stock, and it is looking like the matchup's changed again. It's not the go mechanics that matter anymore. I don't know what it is that matters right now.
It's really weird watching these two actually, and like knowing what will happen next.
Okay, he's still hanging on from that F smash. How's he gonna recover? Okay, just basically clings on a little too long. That's an umbrella. And right when I was about to start feeling like maybe this game is going off, is playing out after another conductor,
Going in.
it starts being the same old situation again. It's exactly the same as all the 4 games that came before. We are heading towards another last hit situation with Destiny on go and Jaka on in a percent range where a strong hit will kill, but only a strong hit. I do not understand why Destiny doesn't let himself get hit by some weak slingshots. There it is. Yep, he was safe on Geo. Jaka tried to punish it. You cannot try. I mean, you can try to punish it, but it's always a mix-up. And this time, Destiny won the mix-up, and with that, he takes winners finals.